Hear my voice, beloved. Imagine the glow of altar candles flickering in the silence, the soft chime of a distant bell drifting across still air, the warmth of golden light spilling gently through stained glass, painting the floor with colors that dance like living water. In this sacred quiet, I invite you to rest. Lay down your burdens. Set aside the heavy weight pressing on your chest. Let the hush of this holy moment surround you like the embrace of my arms. You have walked through storm winds, and you have felt the sting of tears you could not hide. You have wondered if I see you, if I hear the unspoken cries that rise up in the night. My dear children, know this: I am with you. I have never left your side. Every step of your journey, I have carried you closer to my heart. Do not turn away from this moment. Stay here with me. Let my voice be the balm that quiets your restless thoughts. Let the light of my presence break into your darkness like the dawn spreading across a shadowed valley. I am here, and I long to speak to you about the purpose of your trials and the joy that waits beyond the pressure. My dear children, you often look at trials as if they are curses, as if hardship means I have abandoned you. But I tell you with everlasting love, I do not waste your pain. Every pressure you feel, every challenge you endure, is a place where I am shaping you into something beautiful. I want you to understand this truth deeply today. The trials that bring you to tears, the struggles that shake your confidence, are not signs of my absence. They are opportunities for your faith to grow roots deep into my unshakable word. They are refining fires, and though the heat may feel unbearable, the flame is purifying you. I speak to you now so that you may remain in my presence, that you may find peace even in the storm. Stay with me as I reveal to you the mystery of joy that can bloom even when the soil feels dry and cracked. My beloved children, hear my promise. Count it all joy when you face trials of many kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. These are my words given through James, and they remain true for you today. When the weight presses upon you, think of a diamond. A diamond begins as common carbon, hidden deep in the earth, unnoticed and unremarkable. Yet under immense pressure, in the unseen depths, it transforms. What once seemed ordinary becomes radiant, strong, and precious. In the same way, I use the pressure of your trials to reveal the brilliance of faith within you. You may feel crushed, but you are not destroyed. You may feel weary, but I am renewing you day by day. Every moment of testing is not to break you, but to make you steadfast, unmovable in hope, and radiant with my glory. Pause now, my dear children, and picture yourself in my hands. See the light of my love pouring over you like sunlight after rain. Feel the rivers of living water washing over your weary soul, refreshing and restoring you. Remember my word. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. You see your weakness as failure, but I see it as the doorway through which my strength enters. You think your trials mark the end, but I declare them the beginning of something new. When tears fall, I catch each one. When your heart trembles, I hold it steady. When you cannot see the way forward, I shine a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Do not fear the pressure, for I am shaping you, refining you, and filling you with joy that the world cannot take away. You ask me, how can there be joy in pain? Joy does not mean the absence of sorrow. Joy is the deep assurance that I am with you, that my plan for you is good, and that no trial will be wasted. It is the peace of knowing that even when the night is long, the dawn will surely come. My dear children, the world will try to convince you that joy is found only in comfort and ease, but I tell you that true joy springs forth in the valley, blooms in the desert, and rises from the ashes of what you thought was lost. For in those places you see me more clearly, and in my presence is fullness of joy. Let the diamond remind you, pressure does not destroy what is precious, it reveals it. And in the same way, trials will not destroy your faith. They will reveal the unshakable light I have placed within you. So, lift your eyes to me. Do not fix your gaze on the storm, but on the one who calms it. Do not measure your strength by what you feel, but by what I have promised. I will never leave you or forsake you. I am your refuge, your fortress, your everlasting Father. Stay with me in this moment. Breathe in my peace. Release the weight you have been carrying and rest in my joy. You are not alone, and you never will be. My dear children, do not despise the season of pressing, for as grapes must be pressed to release their sweet wine, so your life, when pressed by trials, releases a fragrance and richness that could not come forth any other way. You long for ease, but I long for depth within you. Ease may comfort for a moment, but depth carries you through eternity. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. When you pass through waters, they will not overwhelm you. These are not distant promises. They are my living word over your life. I am with you in the furnace of trial, as I was with my servants long ago. The flames that surrounded them did not consume them, for my presence was their shield. So it is with you. The pressure that surrounds you cannot overcome the power of my hand holding you steady. Think again of the diamond. My dear children, no diamond ever asked to be formed. No stone buried deep in the earth desired the crushing weight above it. Yet it is only through that unseen work that brilliance is born. So too, you may not ask for trials, and you may not desire hardship, but through them I bring forth something radiant and eternal within you. I know your heart grows weary. I know there are moments when you whisper, Lord, I cannot take one more step. Hear my gentle reply. Yes, you can, for I walk beside you. Yes, you will, for I am carrying you. And yes, you must, for the joy that waits beyond this trial is greater than the pain you feel today. Consider the seed that falls into the ground. Alone, in darkness, buried beneath the soil, it seems forgotten. Yet within that hidden place, life is stirring. Under pressure, roots push downward, seeking nourishment, while shoots press upward toward the light. If the seed were never buried, it would never break open, and life would never spring forth. In the same way, your hidden seasons are not wasted. I am causing roots to deepen and new life to break forth in you. My dear children, let your hearts rest in this truth. I do not measure your worth by your success, nor by how strong you appear before others. I measure your worth by my love for you, a love that cannot be diminished by failure or trial. You are mine, purchased at great cost, and nothing, no hardship, no pressure, no storm can pluck you from my hand. There are times when you cry, Why, Lord? Why this trial? Why this pain? I hear you, and I do not condemn you for asking. Even my son cried out in the garden, If it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet in surrender, he said, Not my will, but yours be done. In his trial, the greatest joy was birthed the salvation of the world. My children, if I could bring the hope of eternity out of a cross, do you not believe I can bring joy out of your sorrow? Pause with me now. Picture the calm after a violent storm, when clouds break apart and the sun pours golden light over the earth. Smell the freshness in the air. Feel the peace that settles in the silence. This is what I bring after your trial, a peace so deep it stills your heart, a joy so radiant it lifts your spirit, a hope so sure it anchors your soul. Do not rush the process. You may long for the storm to end quickly, but some storms water the earth more deeply, preparing a harvest that cannot come in haste. Trust my timing. Trust that I know what I am doing in your life. For my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Hear this, my beloved, every trial is temporary, but the fruit it produces is eternal. Your present pain cannot compare with the glory that will be revealed in you. You are becoming strong, steadfast, and radiant with the light of my Son. You are learning to stand unshaken, to sing in the night, to shine even in darkness. Think of Paul and Silas in prison. Chains bound their feet, walls enclosed their bodies, yet their voices rose in songs of praise. And as they worshipped, the very ground shook, and the doors of the prison flew open. My dear children, your song in trial has the power to break chains, not only yours, but those of others who watch and listen. Your faith under pressure testifies of my strength and draws others to the light of my love. So when you feel pressed, lift your voice to me. When you feel crushed, whisper my name. When you feel hopeless, cling to my promises. For I am near to the brokenhearted, and I save those who are crushed in spirit. You do not walk this path alone. Look around, and you will see others who have faced storms and emerged shining. Their testimonies are reminders that I am faithful. And one day, your story will be a light for someone else who wonders if they can endure. Let joy rise within you, not because the trial is easy, but because you know I am at work. Joy does not deny pain. It declares that pain will not have the final word. Joy proclaims that even in the valley I am your shepherd, leading you beside still waters and restoring your soul. My dear children, fix your eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Lift your gaze above the pressure, above the trial, and behold my face shining upon you. Let my joy be your strength, and let your heart rest in the knowledge that I am making all things new. Remain in my presence now. Do not hurry away. Let this truth sink deep into your soul. You are loved beyond measure, you are held without wavering, and you are being transformed into something more radiant than you can imagine. The pressure you feel is shaping you into a diamond of faith, one that will reflect my glory for all eternity. My dear children, I know the nights when you lie awake staring into the dark, when silence seems louder than your prayers, when the weight of your troubles presses so heavily that you wonder if you will break. Hear me now. You will not be broken, for I am the one who upholds you with my righteous right hand. The trial may bend you, but it will not shatter you. It may press you, but it cannot crush the eternal light I have placed within your soul. Even when you feel nothing, even when my presence seems distant, I am closer than the breath in your lungs. I dwell within you, my spirit interceding with groans too deep for words. When your strength runs dry, mine overflows. When your faith trembles, I steady it. When you collapse in weakness, I cradle you in everlasting arms. Picture again the diamond, my dear children. It lies buried unseen for countless years, hidden under immense layers of earth. It knows nothing of the beauty it will one day display. Yet the pressure is never wasted. Every ounce of weight, every hidden moment is forming brilliance that time cannot erase. So it is with you. Every unseen tear, every hidden struggle, every day that you feel buried and forgotten, I am at work, shaping glory within you. Remember my words. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Do not fear the night, for it cannot last forever. The dawn is appointed, and the light of my face will rise upon you. Your night of sorrow is but a moment compared to the eternal joy I am preparing. Do you see the way sunlight streams through a stained glass window, turning fragments of broken color into radiant beauty? Your trials are like those pieces. On their own, they seem jagged and fragmented, but in my hands, arranged by my design, they become a window for my glory to shine through. Others will see the light of Christ refracted through your endurance, your faith, and your worship in the midst of hardship. Do not be ashamed of your trials, my dear children. Do not hide your scars. For as the diamond's cuts are what allow its brilliance to shine, so your wounds and pressures become the very places where my light breaks forth. The scars you bear testify not of defeat, but of my healing power. When you walk through seasons of pressure, I invite you not to carry the burden alone. Lay it at my feet. Place your anxieties in my hands. I care for you with a love that cannot be measured, a love that sent my Son to the cross so you would never be separated from me. If I did not withhold him, will I not also provide what you need in your darkest hour? Think of a tree standing firm in the wind. The storm shakes its branches, but beneath the surface, its roots are growing deeper and stronger. Without the storm, the roots would remain shallow, unable to withstand the weight of years. In the same way, your trials deepen your roots in me. They teach you to cling not to fleeting things, but to eternal truth. They anchor you in my word so that when greater storms come, you will not fall. My dear children, I see your weariness. I know the battles you fight in silence. Yet I remind you, you are not defined by the weight pressing on you. You are defined by my love resting upon you. You are not the sum of your failures or your fears. You are my beloved, chosen, and precious. Let your heart find rest now. Imagine my hand wiping away your tears, my voice whispering peace into your chaos, my light piercing the clouds above you. The storm may rage, but within my presence there is calm. Let that calm settle into your soul like still waters reflecting the sky. When you doubt whether the trial has purpose, look to the cross. What seemed like ultimate defeat was the very doorway to everlasting victory. What looked like sorrow beyond measure birthed joy for the nations. If I could redeem the darkest moment in history, can I not also redeem the pain you carry now? Lift your eyes from the pressure and see the promise. The testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and steadfastness, when it has its full effect, makes you mature, complete, lacking nothing. This is not empty hope, it is my word, sealed with my faithfulness. Even now, joy is forming in you. It may feel hidden, like a seed beneath the soil, but it will break forth in time. It will not be stolen, for I myself am guarding it. Let hope take root in your heart like spring after winter. like dawn after the long night, like a river flowing where once there was dry land. My dear children, let me remind you again, trials are not proof of my absence. They are proof that I am refining you, proof that I trust you to shine, proof that I am making you more like my Son. Do not measure your life by ease, but by faith. Do not seek only comfort, but seek me. For in my presence there is fullness of joy. Stay here with me. Breathe deeply. Release the questions that haunt you. Rest in the knowledge that I am sovereign, I am faithful, and I am love itself. The trial you face today is but a chapter, not the whole story. And the author of your story is faithful to finish what he has begun. So hold on, my beloved. Do not let go of my promises. Stand firm, even when the ground feels unsteady, for beneath you are the everlasting arms. Rejoice not because of the pain, but because of the joy that is already yours in me. And know this with certainty. The pressure is producing brilliance, and the brilliance will reflect my glory forever. My dear children, let your hearts rest in this truth. You are never alone in the pressure you feel. Every step you take through trial, I am walking beside you. Even when you stumble, my hand steadies you. Even when your strength falters, I lift you up. For I am the Father who never grows weary of carrying his children. Consider the potter at his wheel. The clay is soft, shapeless, without form. Yet under the potter's hand, with pressure and turning, it is molded into something useful and beautiful. Without the pressure, the clay would remain a lump, undefined and without purpose. So it is with your life, my dear children. You are the clay, and I am the potter. The pressure you feel is not random. It is my loving hand shaping you, preparing you, forming you into a vessel that carries my glory. Do not resist my shaping, for though the process feels uncomfortable, the result is greater than you can imagine. A vessel formed by my hand becomes a carrier of living water, pouring refreshment into dry places, bringing life where there was once only dust. In the same way, your trials make you ready to carry the fullness of my Spirit, that you may shine as a light in this world. Remember how gold is refined. It is placed into the fire, and the heat rises. Impurities rise to the surface, where they are removed. The gold itself is not destroyed, it is purified. It emerges more radiant, more precious, more enduring. So too I place you in seasons of refining. The fire is not meant to consume you, but to purify you. What emerges from the trial is a heart free of fear, a faith unshaken, and a life that reflects my holiness. Pause for a moment and imagine yourself as that gold glowing in the fire, not consumed, but shining brighter with every passing moment. Imagine yourself as the clay, softened in my hands, shaped into something purposeful. Imagine yourself as the diamond, formed under immense pressure, radiating with unmatched brilliance. All of these are pictures of what I am doing in you. My dear children, the enemy would have you believe that trials prove your weakness, that hardship is a sign of failure. But I declare the opposite. Your trials are the very places where my power is perfected. Your weakness is the canvas for my strength. Your brokenness is the opening through which my glory shines. Lift your eyes and remember my Son, who endured the cross for the joy set before him. The trial was great, the pressure unimaginable, yet through it came resurrection and life everlasting. If he, the Beloved, walked through suffering and was raised to glory, so too will you rise from your trials into joy unspeakable. I know you long for immediate relief. You cry out for the weight to be lifted, and in time I will bring you into seasons of rest and refreshing. But even now, in the midst of your trial, I offer you my peace. This peace is not the absence of trouble. It is my presence with you in the trouble. It is the calm in your heart that remains, though the storm rages outside. Do not underestimate what I am doing in you right now. Every prayer whispered in weakness, every tear shed in silence, every step you take in faith when you feel nothing, these are treasures stored in eternity. Nothing is wasted. Even what feels small and unseen is building a weight of glory beyond all comparison. Think of the mountain climber. The path upward is steep, the air thin, the muscles weary. Yet with every step, he rises higher. The climb is difficult, but the view from the summit reveals a glory that makes the struggle worth it. My dear children, you are climbing step by step through trial, but one day you will stand with me at the summit, and you will see the journey for what it was, a path that led you closer to my heart, higher into my presence, deeper into my joy. When you feel you cannot go on, pause and let me breathe life into you. I am your shepherd, leading you beside still waters. I am your comforter, wrapping you in peace. I am your healer, binding up your wounds. I am your Father, rejoicing over you with singing. And I say again, count it all joy when you face trials. Not joy in the pain itself, but joy in what I am doing through it. Joy in knowing that nothing can separate you from my love. Joy in the assurance that what I begin I will complete. Joy in the hope that one day every tear will be wiped away, every sorrow healed, every trial turned into testimony. My dear children, let your heart receive this truth as seed planted in fertile soil. Do not let the cares of this world choke it out. Nurture it with prayer, water it with faith, and guard it with hope. For in due season it will bear fruit of patience, endurance, joy, and steadfast faith. Stay close to me. Let my word be your daily bread, my spirit your constant companion, and my joy your strength. Though the pressure feels great, my grace is greater. Though the trial feels long, my mercy is longer. And though the night feels dark, the light of dawn is already rising. So, rise, my beloved, and walk forward. Not with fear, but with courage. Not with despair, but with joy. Not with weakness, but with the strength I provide. The trial is not the end. It is the place of transformation. It is the place where diamonds shine, where gold is purified, where vessels are formed, where faith grows deep, and where joy is made complete. My dear children, I see the burdens you carry, and I know the weight of them feels more than you can bear. Yet I remind you gently, you were never meant to carry them alone. From the beginning, I have desired to bear your load, to walk with you, to strengthen you when your knees grow weak. The pressure you feel is not the end of your story. It is the shaping of it. Look at the caterpillar sealed away in the cocoon. To the outside eye, it looks trapped, pressed, and confined. Yet in that hidden place of pressure and waiting, transformation is taking place. Struggle is required for wings to form strong. Without that pressing, the butterfly could never fly. My dear children, in your cocoon of trial, I am forming wings you cannot yet see. And one day you will rise from this season with strength and beauty you never imagined. Consider also the olive pressed to release oil. Without the crushing, the oil remains hidden inside. But through the press, it flows forth to bring nourishment, healing, and light. So it is with your life. The trials that press you are not destroying you. They are releasing something sacred, something anointed, something that will bring blessing not only to you, but to those around you. Do not despise the hidden work. Diamonds form in the unseen depths. Roots grow in silence under the soil. Oil flows when the press is applied. These hidden seasons, though painful, are preparing you for fruitfulness beyond measure. I know you have moments when you feel forgotten, when silence makes you believe your prayers rise no higher than the ceiling. But I tell you truly, every whisper reaches my throne. Every sigh is heard, every tear is gathered. You are never invisible to me. Even when you feel buried by the weight of life, I am watching, shaping, and guarding you. Let me remind you again of my promise through James. Count it all joy when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. This steadfastness is not shallow happiness that fades with changing circumstances. It is deep-rooted joy that cannot be shaken. Joy that remains even in the valley, joy that lifts your head when all else tries to bow it down. Pause and imagine my light breaking through storm clouds. The sky that moments ago was dark with thunder now opens to beams of gold spilling across the land. Birds lift their voices again, rivers sparkle, and the air is fresh and alive. This is the picture of what I do in your soul after the storm. I bring beauty where there was sorrow, light where there was shadow, joy where there was despair. My dear children, trials are not a sign that I have abandoned you. They are proof that I am with you, shaping you into something more. Do you not see that pressure produces perseverance? Perseverance shapes character, and character gives birth to hope. And hope does not put you to shame, because my love has been poured into your hearts through my Spirit. When you feel that no one understands, remember that I do. I am not distant from your suffering. My Son walked the path of sorrow, rejection, and pain. He bore the weight of the cross, the shame of the world, the sting of death. Yet through it all, joy was birthed. Resurrection came. Hope broke forth. In the same way, your trials are not the end. They are the soil from which resurrection springs. Do not measure your life by ease or comfort. These things are fleeting. Measure it by faith, hope, and love, which endure forever. Faith refined through fire shines more brightly. Hope strengthened in trial anchors more securely. Love deepened in hardship flows more freely. These are treasures eternal, treasures no trial can take away. Picture yourself walking through a narrow valley. The shadows loom, the walls rise steep, and your steps falter. Yet, as you keep walking, the valley opens into a wide meadow, filled with wildflowers swaying in the breeze. My sunlight covers the field, and peace floods your heart. This is what I lead you toward. The valley is not forever. The meadow awaits. My dear children, let your heart rise with courage. Trials are not walls to block you. They are pathways leading you higher. They are the mountain trails that bring you to vistas of glory. They are the refining fires that reveal the treasure within. They are the presses that release oil and fragrance to bless the world. And when you feel too weak to keep going, remember this: I delight in your dependence on me. You were not created to carry strength in yourself. You were created to rest in mine. My power is made perfect in your weakness. My joy is your strength. My grace is sufficient for you now and always. So lift your eyes, my beloved. See beyond the pressure to the promise. See beyond the pain to the joy that is being formed. You are not trapped, you are being transformed. You are not defeated, you are being refined. You are not forgotten, you are deeply loved. Remain here with me, even now. Let my presence calm the storm in your heart. Let my words be the anchor of your soul. Let my spirit fill you with peace that surpasses understanding. For I am your Father, and my joy in you is greater than the trial before you. Take courage, my dear children. The pressure you feel today is temporary, but the joy it produces will endure forever. You are my diamond, radiant and precious, reflecting my glory in every facet of your life. My dear children, as this time together draws gently to a close, I want you to feel the warmth of my presence wrapping around you like a soft mantle of light. You have walked with me through reflections of trial, of pressure, of the shaping of your faith. Now I long to leave you with peace, with blessing, with the assurance that nothing you face can remove you from my love. Hear me in this still moment. Let your heart become quiet as a calm sea after the storm. Let my spirit breathe over you like a tender breeze, refreshing, renewing, restoring. I am here, closer than your heartbeat, stronger than the mountains, more faithful than the rising of the sun. Do not be afraid of what lies ahead, for I go before you. Do not cling in despair to what is behind, for I have redeemed it. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the one who writes your story with mercy. My dear children, I bless you now with rivers of living water flowing through your soul. Picture it, clear, cool waters streaming through dry ground, bringing life where there was once only barrenness. That water is my spirit, bubbling up within you, filling every empty place, cleansing every wound, refreshing every weary corner of your heart. When you feel parched by the heat of life's trials, come and drink freely. For did I not promise that whoever believes in me, out of their heart will flow rivers of living water? This is my gift to you, not earned, not deserved, but given because I delight in you. Lift your eyes, my beloved, and see the light breaking through the clouds. The storm may still whisper on the horizon, but over you my sunlight pours like gold across the land. Feel the warmth of that light on your face, the gentle reminder that no storm lasts forever, and no night can stop the dawn. My light shines in the darkness, and the darkness cannot overcome it. I bless you with peace, my dear children, peace not as the world gives, fleeting and fragile, but peace that anchors you like a great tree planted by streams of water. Though winds may blow, though seasons may change, you will not be uprooted, for my peace will hold you steady. Rest in this blessing, and let your heart be still. I bless you with courage, not the kind that roars loudly, but the courage that takes quiet steps of faith when fear surrounds. The courage that whispers, I trust you, Lord, even when the way is unclear. I bless you with the courage of the shepherd boy who faced the giant with only a sling, and the courage of my son who endured the cross for the joy set before him. My dear children, I bless you with joy. Joy that is not fragile, joy that does not depend on circumstances, joy that shines like a lamp in the dark, joy that wells up even in tears because you know I am near, joy that sings in the midnight hour, unlocking prison doors and breaking chains, joy that nothing, no power in heaven or on earth, can take from you. Let this joy be your strength. When you feel weak, lean on it. When you feel broken, let it lift you. When despair whispers, let joy answer with songs of hope. For the joy of the Lord is your strength, and I am that Lord. Receive now the embrace of your Father. Feel my arms around you, holding you close, steadying your trembling, soothing your worries. You are safe here, safe in the everlasting arms that will never let you go. No trial, no pressure, no storm, no fear can separate you from this embrace. My dear children, as you walk from this time of devotion, carry with you the truth that you are loved beyond measure. You are seen when you feel invisible. You are heard when you feel silenced. You are known fully and yet cherished without condition. My love for you does not rise and fall like the tide. It is steady, constant, eternal. When the road feels long, remember, I walk beside you. When shadows fall, remember, I am your light. When the weight presses, remember, I am your strength. And when you forget all else, remember this: you are mine, and nothing can snatch you from my hand. Hear the whisper of my word once more. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. This promise is for you, today, tomorrow, and all the days of your life. Now rest, my beloved. Rest like a child in the arms of a Father who will never leave. Rest like a lamb by quiet waters. Rest like the earth after rain. In this rest, my peace will guard your heart, and my joy will lift your spirit. As you go forth, let your life be a reflection of this encounter. Let others see the light in your eyes, the peace in your steps, the joy in your words. For in sharing what I have given you, you become a vessel of blessing to a weary world. You are the candle in the window, the song in the night, the testimony of my goodness in the land of the living. And now, my dear children, as you prepare to leave this sacred moment, I invite you to continue carrying this message outward. If these words have touched your heart, let them not end with you. Share them with others, so that those walking in darkness may also find my light. If you have found encouragement here, let your voice rise in gratitude by engaging with this message through your liking, through your words of reflection, through subscribing to hear more of what I long to speak. Not as a duty, not as pressure, but as an offering of love, that my message may flow further, touching hearts that hunger for hope.